Hello, Valeska virtual families. It's Alicia with a weekly update. I'm doing it a little early today. I just had a couple things that I wanted to let you know. First off, this is very important. Our MS Teams student-initiated chat has been recently removed. So if you need to communicate directly with any of our virtual staff, I highly encourage you to communicate via Remind. You can locate us by just searching in your chat on there to find either myself, Sarah Hall, Susan Clezath, anyone that you need to communicate with depending on what your matter is, okay? So I highly recommend you to do it on Remind since our student-initiated chat is not there anymore. Okay, moving forward, I just wanted to also send a reminder to you guys that this week we are doing the activity backpack distribution, and it is going to be this afternoon at 1 until 2:30 p.m. It's also going to be Wednesday and Thursday from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. Now on Friday, the time is the same, but we have an additional time that is in the morning from 9 to noon. Okay, so 9 to noon on Friday, and then again from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Go ahead and pick up your backpacks there, and someone will be sitting at a table. You'll just walk in. You won't have to go far. It's right through the doors, and then you just give them your name, and then they'll just distribute the backpacks that way, right? Now, one more thing that I wanted to share with you is I know that there have been a lot of parents who have been concerned about the assignments being too difficult for their child. I sent a video a few weeks back kind of talking about how you can modify your assignments, but I'm just going to give you a couple of examples of how to do that. How to modify your assignments. So for example, if your assignment states that they want you to count 10 objects, for example, but you have a younger child who hasn't exactly learned to count to 10 just yet, you can make that assignment a count to 5 assignment or a count to 3 until they build on and they learn that skill, okay? Repetition is very important. It is important for you to be consistent and just to do it regularly so that they can get used to it and they can start retaining that information. So, for example, you may have 3 vehicles lined up on the floor or 3 baby dolls lined up on the floor for your child to count 1 to 1. And instead of having 5, because it may be too overwhelming or too much for them, and they'll just say 1, 2, 3. Now you can challenge them if they can get beyond that and add 1 more and say, okay, now try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. If they have passed that and you think they can go beyond 10, by all means do it, okay? Challenge your child. That's okay. Don't get them overwhelmed, but challenge them. If you can see that they can master that skill, it's okay to challenge them. Modify if it seems too difficult and challenge them if it seems too easy. I hope that makes sense. If you guys have any questions with that, just let me know. Also, moving forward, if there's an assignment that talks about writing your name or things of that nature, say for instance your student hasn't developed those writing skills yet and hasn't learned to form those letters, don't expect them to write their entire name. For example, if their name is Amanda, all of those letters right there are probably not going to be the easiest for them to write. It is okay to just write the letter A, starting with the capital letter, or they can start doing the letter forms of the lowercase letter. Or if you notice, I did parts of the lowercase letter. Start them off with just the circle and then say, okay, now you need to make a line next to it. And this is what the line looks like. Help them to attach that line to that lowercase a, okay? So those are different ways that you can modify your teaching for your child and your assignments for your child. I understand that it can probably be overwhelming for you when your child is frustrated because it's something that they can't catch on to. So that is totally okay. We want to see the work that you guys are, that your children are doing, even if it's not the exact assignment. If you had to modify it, that's great. Just put a note in there or just tell us. It's fine. We pretty much know and understand anyway, but we just want to see what you guys can do and see that you guys are participating and then your students are actually working, okay? Don't forget to let them be the best version of themselves through their work and create their own work and their own drawings and things like that. If you need to assist, that's okay, but try your best to let them do their own work. Okay? I think that's all that I have for you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.